Hi everyone, it's Victoria and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about a small Lolita fashion and just J fashion brand haul that I've done. I really don't want to do a lot of haul videos on this channel, but this is one of the few where I'm just kind of adding a few things into my wardrobe and refreshing it. And I'm also very happy with where my wardrobe is, so I don't really plan to be buying a lot of things. This is kind of a one-off situation. So I did 2 orders. One was through a third-party shopping service called From Japan, and I was just buying things from Japanese secondhand sites. And then the other one is from Closetchild. So I'll talk about those 2 separately. And before I talk about what I bought, I want to talk about my coordinate for today. So I've been wearing my Maria PP, still a terrible name, but I've been wearing a lot of my pieces from that brand just because they're so easy to just throw on. So like, as you can see, it's an OP. And I did a updo hairstyle today because I wanted the ribbons to be seen on the shoulder. And you might notice that I look a little bit different than I usually do in my videos because I'm wearing fake bangs today. So I think that I do look better with bangs, at least in Lolita fashion. But my hair type is so oily, even when I wash it frequently, that it's really hard to manage natural fake bangs. It's hard to manage natural bangs for me. So these are my real long bangs, or like they're off to the side, and then I just have the fake ones. And then I did kind of this like braid thing, but it's a little hard to do when you have layers in your hair, so like the layers just want to fly out. But yeah, and then I had these like green bows. They're just very simple, but I got them to match this OP, which they kind of do. They're slightly off tone, which annoys me, but it's okay, it's fine, it's not that serious. And then my favorite thing about today's coordinate is that I am wearing one of my favorite pieces from Q-Pot. So I'm actually gonna zoom in, or I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you guys can see it. But this is a cup of tea. So it's a little flat and it has a lemon inside of it. And then the tea itself is kind of spilling out. And the chain that it's on has these adorable sugar cubes. And it has brown sugar and white sugar, and they're alternating. So it's like brown and white, and then white and brown. And it's adjustable, so if I wanted to, I could shorten it. But I have it at this length, which I think is like a good length to have it at. So I haven't talked about my Q-Pod items yet. I still plan to make that video for you guys. I'm just still waiting for the channel to kind of grow a little bit so I can approach Q-Pod to see if they will collaborate with me to do the giveaway. Yeah. All right, so that is my coordinate for today. So let's talk about the things. Okay, so let's start with the Closetchild order because the items are smaller. There's more of them, but the items are smaller. So this is the box that it came in. And I think that I did the cheapest shipping option they have, which is still by air. But because of the weight, it wasn't as expensive. So I ended up like taking items out constantly to get the shipping weight down. I did open it just to make sure nothing was missing or broken, but I haven't actually opened anything. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the first item that I ordered is this necklace by Lior Getter. So if you've watched my channel, you know that I like the brand Lior Getter, or Ruru Geta in Japanese. And this is a resin necklace. It's like a bow with rhinestones in it. And it actually has the original price tag still on it, which I'm surprised about. Oh, well, maybe. Oh, yeah. I think it just has like something like the... trying to get it in focus. It's just the product warning. But yeah, it has the original tag. where it's the original price and everything. But yeah, so Louis Getter is a brand that is no longer in business, and they didn't really make a ton of accessories, but the accessories that they made I really like. And if you watched my Lolita jewelry collection video, you'll see that I have a ring by them that's like a brown chocolate, and this looks like the same kind of style, except it's pink. But I thought it would match a lot. Like, even if I wanted to cord this with like green and pink, I think that this would look really cute. And I just think this is a good piece to go with a lot. Okay, next I got this ring. So I actually did not know that Baby the Starshine Bright made a Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit ring. I knew that Jane Marple did, and I knew that Emily Temple Pugh did. But I was just browsing, I think I was looking at new arrivals, and I saw this, and I immediately moved because I really want more Alice in Wonderland jewelry. Because I have the White Rabbit necklace in gold, but I don't have a ring. And this one, oh my god, this is so cute. Look at this. It's in silver, and so I'm trying to increase my silver items. But oh my god, look at it. So this one was made by Baby. But yeah, so sorry, I got interrupted by my own self. I wanted more silver items. Oh, it's kind of small. It's not adjustable. It's kind of small. It won't fit on my middle finger, so I'm gonna try to put it on like my ring finger. Yeah, it fits the ring finger pretty well. And something that's kind of cool, I actually didn't show you just a second ago, I just saw it, is that it has like a heart, the clubs. Wait, is it spades or clubs? I can't really see it from this side. It's really hard to see, sorry. Trying to get it in focus again, but it's on both sides. And it's oxidized because of its age, but I think that's kind of the charm. So yeah, now if I want to wear something on my finger that I can actually see, like while I'm like living life, I can just look down and see it. I now have that, so I am so happy that I found this, because I just don't see a lot of like the White Rabbit stuff, so it's pretty rare to see this pop up. So I'm very happy about this. Let me put my rings back on. Okay. And I think that that was actually it for jewelry. So I just got those 2 items. The next thing I got is a headband by Misako-san, Aoki Misako-san, her brand Impetite. So let me show you the brand. And this one's still in its original packaging. But I like this because it is a darker pink. Or it's like, yeah, it's like a dusty pink. Kind of like, I guess what they call like otona pink, like adult girly pink. And it matches a lot that I have in my wardrobe, because I have a lot that's like this color. Like, you might be able to see behind me, like some of those tones kind of come through. But it still has the original price on it, and I don't have scissors, I think. Let me check. I do not have scissors here. I don't know what I was thinking. But I was gonna put it on my head to try to show you, but I'll do that. I'll do that in like the B-roll. But it says the price was 690 yen. So that's like 5 USD for this. Like, look at the, it has like a gross grain ribbon. And yeah, so I'll do some B-roll footage so you guys can see like what it looks like worn. And I got one more head bow from her. And this one is just like a black. It's very simple. I'll just go ahead and take it out so you can see it. And this one is also has the tag attached. It's just a very simple black structured head bow, which I didn't really need anything like this, but I did like that it was very simple. And it has 3 bows on the side. So I like that it was very simple. All right, speaking of head bows, there's one more in here. And this is something I wasn't expecting to find or to actually buy. So this is from Axis Femme Kawaii, I believe. And this is what it looks like in the package. It is a burgundy velvet with gold lace trim and tassels. So I'm gonna put the picture here, what it looked like on the Closetchild site. And when I saw this, I was like, I really like that. I like the way the tassels hang off. It's not an everyday piece for me, just because I think it's a little more attention grabbing, but I love these tassels. So this is what it looks like with the tassels hanging. And then this is kind of like the top, and it ties. So I didn't realize that it tied in the picture. I thought it was just like a katusha. I don't know what I was expecting. I was gonna try to put it on. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do B-roll for this one. How about that? But I like this because I think that it will go with like my more regimental type coordinates, and it's just so pretty. And I love it a lot. All right, so that was it for jewelry and head accessories. Next, I got a bag. So I don't usually buy a lot of bags, but this one I had been eyeing for a bit on the secondhand sites. This is kind of a formal party bag. As you can see, it has the, I think they're called eye clasp at the top. But you know, like you would see it for like formal events, at least in the United States, like prom and stuff. Not just prom, but formal events would usually have this type of bag. And I thought, like, Lolita's pretty fancy, right? So I think that this would actually cord really well. And I like that it had all of these bows. And this is the clasp. And I think that it has a chain with it. Maybe? Yeah, it does. Oh, I didn't tell you, this is by Axis Femme as well. Not Axis Femme Kawaii, but Axis Femme. You might be able to see the logo right here. It's a little hard to get that in focus, sorry. But the logo's in there. It's satin inside. And it has this chain, which is very convenient. This is what it looks like. I love the way the pearls loop right here. I just think that's so cute. So check those out. They did a lot of bags like this, and they're pretty affordable. They're like 15 USD, which is really cheap. Usually less than 2,000 yen. So the next item I bought is a petticoat, because I'm pretty good on all petticoats, being in Lolita as long as I've been in it. So I was realizing that I have like an everyday, like a very small bell, like a full-size bell, a small-ish A-line, and then kind of a more full A-line if I'm wearing a heavier, like a velvet dress and it's kind of crushing the A-line. But I realized that I didn't have like a low impact, low poof A-line for my otome. So I was looking and looking. I tried to buy one used from like Lee or Getter or somewhere like that, but I could not find one. The one that I did find and try to buy, the seller never shipped it, so it got canceled. But then on Closetchild, there was this very tiny A-line. And this one is by, I think it's also Axis Femme. It is. and it's just kind of fully elasticized. And you can see there's not a lot of poof here, but that's exactly what I want for when I'm wearing otome, and I just want a little extra, but not like nothing too big, you know? Because even my other A-line, like my Lolita Malcolm Modes A-line, it's a little too much to try to put under just like my more casual dresses. So I think that this is perfect. And I might try to capture some B-roll where you can see like the difference, like the before and after, but this is exactly what I was looking for. So I'm very happy with that. And the next thing I bought is not Lolita at all, which is okay, because I'm trying to round out my entire wardrobe, so Lolita and otherwise. But this is a skirt, like a midi A-line skirt from, I can't remember. Oh, Actus Femme. Actus Femme makes a lot of really nice, casual, cute items. And the reason I like this one is I could tell from like the material that it's 100% cotton, and it's a neutral and it will match a lot. And then it's also very forgiving for Japanese sizes because of the full shearing. Usually I won't buy skirts from Japanese brands because my waist measurement, but I think that this one is really cute. And honestly, even the petticoat that I bought would go under this if I really wanted it to. But I think this is cute for casual, everyday, kawaii type of girly looks. I'm gonna use every adjective I know to say that. And then the last item that I got is from a new to me brand called Lily, or I assume that in Japanese it's probably Riru, which is really hard to say in Japanese. Not hard to say, but it's a lot of ri sounds. And it says, girls always want to spend sweet time in their dreams, which is so true. So it says that the price was originally 14,080 yen. Try to get that in focus. As you can see, so that's kind of expensive for a hoodie, but it is a hoodie. So I wanted like just a casual like hoodie I can pull over. So I like this cream one, and the sleeves were kind of puff sleeve, which I thought was cute. And the back is heart-shaped, or it's open, which some people might not like the open back, but I think it's cute because again, I'm just wearing this for like springtime and fall time when it's a little cold, but I don't know, not cold enough for a coat or a heavy jacket. So just like up, cute hoodie. It actually looks really cute with the hat I talked about. Well, I filmed a video talking about this hat, so kind of more of like a sporty, cute look. So that is everything that I got from Closetchild. So I think a good kind of collection and a mix of items. So the next items that I got these from mainly Mercari Japan, which I don't really look on there too much anymore because I feel like the secondhand market is very slow and there's not a lot out there. It also just could be because as a Westerner or someone outside of Japan, a lot of these items are like leaving Japan and they probably won't re-enter the Japanese market. So I can see why Japanese sellers are maybe moving to other platforms or just not selling internationally as much, which makes sense. It makes me sad, but it makes sense. So again, I did open this item, or I did open this box just to make sure nothing was missing. And this one I had shipped, sorry, I can't get the boxes open. This one I had shipped by boat, and it took 4 months to come in, which makes sense. I did have the disclaimer that it would take that long usually, but it was untracked completely. And I was a little bit nervous at the 3-month mark. I was like, oh, what if with all like the whole tariff import situation, like what's gonna happen? I know it's from Japan, but like what's gonna happen? So I was really scared. I probably wouldn't do that again because I only ended up saving like 20 USD and I don't think it was worth it. But yeah, so I went through the shopping service from Japan. I'm not going to talk about them as a shopping service because I plan to do a shopping service review later. But let me just say I probably won't go through from Japan again. So we'll go into that later. Alright, so I do like how they shipped the items. They have them very compact, so this is a plus for them. So kind of shrink wrap them like this, so I'll give them that. It's just some other things about their service. And it's so hard to like talk about like service reviews and things with like Japanese companies as like a Westerner, because there's just very different expectations and like cultural norms and like what's acceptable and what's not. But from like a Western perspective, it was like not a good experience whatsoever. So yeah, but I never complain, like, or I never say anything bad with those companies, because I know it's just like too direct. Like I need to be a little more indirect, kind of like kukiyomu, like being able to read the air and that kind of thing. Anyway, sorry, I'm so loud, everything is stuck together. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first item is this t-shirt by Milk, and it's actually kind of like a shirt dress, and I have this in black already, and it's so comfortable and I love wearing it that I found it in white for like 1,000 yen or something. Super cheap. Like all these things, usually when I find them, are pretty well priced. If I can try to get them open, they pack this very well. Wow, I can't open it. There's so much tape. And I'm sorry in advance for the sounds of opening things. I should probably put like a warning or a disclaimer when I make these videos that it's going to be very loud. But this is the shirt. Let me try to... It has like these cherubs on it with a glittery kind of screen printing that says Milk. And it's very forgiving sizes because of the cotton material. And you can see it's kind of like a dress. And you can wear it as a dress. I just like to like tuck it into like a bottom to make it just like a normal shirt. Love that. Love Milk. Alright, next. I actually can't remember what I ordered, so a lot of this is new to me. So I think this is a hair clip. Oh, how cute. So the seller, not from Japan, but the seller on Mercari put it in this cute pink bubble wrap, and it says, "This package is happy to see you too." So that's very sweet. It's very cute, especially because it's in English. Oh my god, wait. Look at the bubble wrap. I just realized it's heart-shaped. That is so cute. Okay, I like that. I wish I had that for the packages that I sell. I need to try to look for that. So this is an item that I have been trying to get for like 2 years, and it's from the brand Katie. So katie.jp is their URL. So they're hard to find if you don't know how to search for them, especially if you're using like an English search engine. But Katie is like a brand that I learned about. Sorry about that. Oh wow, the quality is so good. But Katie is a brand that, sorry, I got distracted, is a brand that I learned about when I was following Amo, or Amo-chan, when she was with the magazine Kera, or maybe Zipper, I can't remember. But she wore Katie a lot during like the whole, like this is before Alarm was even like a fashion. And I had seen this kind of hair clip on their website, like the triple heart hair clip. And I always saw it in like red or lavender or the solid pink, but I could never find the pearlescent pink. But here's kind of like an idea of scale of how large it is. So it's pretty large. But I would wear like a half-do with this. But I had been trying to keep an eye out because at a certain point, Katie actually closed their doors, which made me really sad. But then they are back, I guess. But I found this secondhand and I'm very happy. I just think it's very cute for Lolita fashion or otherwise. Like the hoodie that I have, like wearing it with this, I think would be very cute. Okay, continuing. Trying to get through this before my phone dies. Oh, what is this? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. It's been over 8 months since I bought this stuff. Or 7 months, I mean. Because it took 4 to arrive, but then I had been letting it sit in the warehouse for 3 months. So they put it in a shoe bag, which is nice, because I can reuse these for things. It says Shoes Marche. Marche, it's French. Oh! I completely forgot I ordered this. So this is from Axis Femme. And this is kind of one of those party bags I was telling you about that I got from Closetchild. But I wanted one that was a ribbon. And it's a pink satin. And I wanted this because it just reminds me of Hime Gyaru and like Jesus Diamante. And I do that a lot where I'll get an aesthetic and I'll find that aesthetic in other brands that are a little more accessible sometimes. But I don't know how to open it. Give me a second. I think I twist it, or it's a different closure system. I don't want to break it. Do I twist it or does it snap? I tried to snap it, but it's not opening. Oh, there it goes. Oh. She gave me a lot of like little bags that I use for other things, like if I sell jewelry or just to store my jewelry. And it still has the original tag. And it has a chain. Oops. This is super cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's adjustable. That is so cool. Look at that. Do you see it? It has a thing, so if you want to make it, I guess, larger. I'm not really sure how to do it. Oh, I see. Okay, see how it's... Okay, I see. You can double it up. I'm just a noob and I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, it's embarrassing. But yeah, so I wanted a cute little ribbon-shaped bag to go with like my more feminine, like princessy type of coordinates. So that was this. I think this one was like, again, 2,000 yen or something. It's so affordable. It's like 15 USD. It's so affordable and so cute, and I love it. And I think that style comes in also a beige satin. So if you don't want the pink, there's a beige one. Okay, I think there's 2 more items here. And this is one I am so excited I found. So I was watching Wonder Tea Party's tour, or like their video where they go to Shirley Temple. And I think Ai-san tried on this muffler. And this is, for just a disclaimer, this is a child's item, child size. So it's tiny. But I like that it was, because when she put it on, I think there's a closure somewhere. When she put it on, like, because it was so much smaller, like it still went around the neck. But it's, look how cute it is. It's very, very warm. So when it's really cold, I think this is like such a cute item for sweet Lolita. Like, look at this. I'm gonna get a little closer for you. Or I'm gonna like put it a little closer so you can see it. But if you watch that video, which I love watching those videos, you'll see just a little cute rabbit. And it still has the tag on it from Shirley Temple. It's polyester, thank God, because I was scared. It's so soft that I was like, is this real fur? No, it's polyester, so it's polyester, free size. But here's the tag. And the price is not on it anymore, but yeah. It's polyester, thank goodness. But yeah. I mean, not to say that, okay, I'm not going to go into fabric and polyester and things, but it's better than it being real fur, so that's what I care about. And it's so soft. This is so adorable. I love this so much. Okay, last item is an item that I actually overpaid for. So usually I do get like good deals on things, but I had been looking for this for so long, and it finally came up for sale, and I was like, you know what? I will pay, you know, the 2,000, 3,000 extra yen so that I don't have to keep looking for 5 more months for this item. It's a bodyline item. So I have wanted a black floral skirt for a while. Let me open it. Oops. Okay, this is packed very well. And bodyline skirts, like the waists, are more forgiving than some of the other brands, in my opinion. So this is what it looks like. And they don't sell this style anymore. Like, it's been a really long time since they've sold this. But I like that it's just black with floral, especially like the pink. I think it would go really well with the head bow I got from Petite. But yeah, so I way overpaid for this. I think this was like 8,000 yen or 9,000 yen. I don't know. It was way too much, but to me it was worth it because I've been looking for a skirt like this for a really long time that fits me in the waist and is also cotton, because this is a cotton. It still has its original tag on it. It has the detachable bow, and yeah, I might try to put some B-roll in just to see, or to show you guys. But yes, I am so happy I found this, and yeah. All right, everyone, so that is the end of my somewhat chaotic haul from Closetchild and secondhand sites like Mercari Japan. Like I said in the beginning, this is kind of a one-off because I don't really plan to do a lot of purchases, especially for like my Lolita fashion wardrobe, because I'm very happy with what I have and I'm just trying to now wear the items that I have. But these were kind of like things that I was like keeping an eye out to kind of just supplement my existing wardrobe. So if you enjoyed my content, please like, comment, and or subscribe. I would love for you to be here for future videos I make, because I have a list now of over 40 items that are 40 different ideas of videos that I want to make. Some of those have to do with like hair and makeup for Lolita fashion, and then just like cutesy fashion. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Lolita fashion and kawaii girly fashion. Some of them are how to style one piece in different ways. So there's just so many ideas of things I want to make. So if you like my content, stick around. So I will see you all later. Bye.